This is a new display for this year. I just put this up. Antique gas station.
And now for the loading operation.
And they got an old truck by it. I don't know what this is, a Ford of some sort. This is the Model A. Looks like they're setting it up like a service center. You can see years ago. Old cans. Marvel Mystery Oil. From the people that brought you Marvel Shed Bar carburetors. Look it up. I think it was a cousin or brother that branched off or something. Well, these will be able to check out hopefully. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. This is the first night. We'll see what the rain does. Maybe I'll come back Sunday. There's some little guys. A Gibson. A Barton. I don't know what this is. This looks like, I was gonna say it looks like that heater that was at the other show. Hider, whatever you want to say. What's it have for an engine? It's like a 4-cylinder. Definitely a different style. Here's that one that was up there too. Concrete wheel weights. There's a 1938 Farmall F14. It's an oldie. Be the era of the Oliver 70s. John Deere GP general purpose. I don't know what model number it is. I don't know John Deere's very well, but I know them if I can read a tag. John Deere A, 2 of them. A little Ford with a hay loader. That'd probably be a 2N, 9N. Case VAI. That's their small model. Little Ford 8N with a Woods Bellymore. It's just got skis on it. And a John Deere B. This year they're featuring Allis-Chalmers. Next year they're featuring Oliver, and it's the Badgerland Oliver Collectors show here. So this is the closest show from where we live, so we'll probably be bringing some stuff next year. Here's an Oshkosh truck. Those guys you brought out during the big storms. The big V-plow. That could move some snow. throw some weight in the back, and looks like here's a blower. I don't know what kind it is. And then McCormick combine number 141. There's an Oliver 88. I would think it'd be a gas. Don't have the push outs. Hydraulics. It'd be an older one. It's got band brakes and older seat. There's a little Oliver 60. Looks like it's going to pull. Might even be a Mackinac Bridge ride tractor. It could be. Oh, Oliver 66. What do we know about this one? Another old one, old seat, old brakes. There's a Super 88. I'm kind of looking at it because is it standard? Doesn't really have the standard axle. Wheatland, I don't know what it is. International 1086. International 986. International 1466. It says the offset four-wheel drive. Kind of neat how Oliver came with a drop box down straight and then went straight right underneath the metal. This one they run the shaft on the outside. Just kind of tilt the transfer case out. Oh, Oliver HG. Looks like the narrow version. Let's see how narrow it is. And an Oliver OC6 diesel. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen many OC6s anywhere. Looks like it's about 12-inch wide tracks. '88 transmission on these, 77 engine. It's an older one. It has an older seat. The newer ones had a upholstered bucket seat because people were flying. People were getting thrown into the hood and stuff, so they updated the seat to a bucket. Here's a Oliver Hart Part 2844. This would be before the 90, 99s. 90 and 99 replaced this. This was built between 1930 and 1937. Started out as the A model, Model A. And they later named it the 2844. 443 cubic inch engine. Built by Hart Power, but based on the Waukesha design. 2844 meant 28 drawbar horse, 44 belt. Pretty cool. Here's the old John Deere B. It's a John Deere general purpose. Farmhouse Super C. Just like Oliver, they superized them. Farmhouse B. Single front wheel. You see how offset it is? Center V about right here. Here's a WD-45 with mounted cultivators. I don't think I've ever seen an Allis with these. It looks like they run it off of the, probably the hydraulic lever, probably this one, I'm thinking. It's got a rod going back. I'm not sure. A hose going up there somewhere. These are a different type of lifting mechanism. This was kind of like, you ever see the prototype Ford 9Ns? I believe there's one in the Henry Ford Museum. The prototype 3-point actually had the points on the top, or the 2 hooking points up on the top like that, and then 1 in the bottom. So it's kind of like this. And then they switched it by the time they came out on the 9Ns. What else we got? Field Marshal. This is a 1-cylinder diesel. I think it's English. Here's a Farmall F30 steam powered, converted to steam. One of a kind. It says yes. I believe that. The John Deere R. This is their big bad for a while. Pony motor. You see the spark plug. You start the gas engine. You use it to start the diesel. The big 2-cylinder diesel. Oh, what is this? A high crop. John Deere 4240 high crop. That's pretty cool. Look at the clearance. So tall it is compared to the R, and the R is a big machine. Drop boxes in the back. Look how long these arms are. Here's a general purpose. Couple more just showed up. BF Avery. Model A. Here is a Farmall H. Magneto. Case VAC. Here's a nice running one. (1952) John Deere G. Competition of this would be an Oliver side. The Fleetline 77, 88, 66. Hey, this is a bigger one though. I think probably 88s. Here's a little John Deere H. That's one of the smallest models. Cute little thing. Here's a 1941 John Deere B with a Model 26 rear loader. Look at that thing. So it works off of the PTO. Drives chains. And it looks like you can move it that way. It's probably like a trip bucket or something. But that's old school, but it's cool. I'm glad to see it here. Some weight in the front. Got the John Deere B. General purpose. B, 1935. They must have had an unstyled B and a styled B. 1941, 1935. Here's a stone picker, mid-60s Seminar stone picker. They hit right into a wagon to dump. I think this is a picker too, I believe. Old and unique. A Super H. Massey 101 Junior. Here's an old case. Another one. It's like a standard model of some sort. An F12 Farmo. And a John Deere general purpose. Alright, since Allis-Chalmers is featured tractor here, let's go Allis-Chalmers here. D10. I think that's the smallest D model of the D series. There's one over there too. And the grill's different. It doesn't have these horizontal bars. I don't remember which one's older. A little 4-cylinder in there.
I'll leave you in charge. You can play with.
I don't know what this is. Is this a B? I'm not sure. It might be a CA. This is a CA. That might be the same. Looks pretty similar. CA. And probably another one. Yeah, CA. To be a survivor, WD. Here's an Allis-Chalmers Roto-baler. This is a round baler. I've seen these work. They make little bales. Small little bales. Where the heck did somebody find this? An Allis one bottom plow. There you go, just leave it on the trailer. They're not easy to haul, so just leave her there. Valmy F30. And an F14. Let's look at this roto-baler a little bit more. Here's where the twine goes. I'm sure it hasn't been working in a while because I don't know. I don't think they're going to hold up very long, but it's really cool that it's here. That one I got already because it was moved. Here's an RC. Here's a 50/50. Now this is a Fiat model. I did a video on this last fall. If you check that video out, I put on the end of the video a bunch of the Fiat models that were the same as this. This was built by Fiat. What's it, the 640? It'll be the same as the Oliver, like 1365, and you know, mini G350 and all them. Menards even had a version. You check that video out, you can see another one. Definitely don't see these very often, so two of them in the same county. Here's a D17. A little bit higher up on the D series. Another D17. These are different versions. You can see this one's got rectangles in the grill. This one's lower down too. This one's got, you know, kind of like a mesh grill. Here's a WD. Regular WD. And here's the other D10. I would think you'd use that for like, well, just smaller jobs and gardening and stuff. This one's got 3-point. There's another WD. And a little pedal tractor, WD-45. LSU. That one's gonna be an old one. Here is a, I don't know what this is, WC or something, I don't know, it's older. And here's a little, I don't know, I'm gonna guess B. Yep, there it is. John Deere and Allis both had Bs that were small. And so did Valmy. Here's another one of those, like, I don't know, RC or WC or something. A 185 Allis. Here's a WD 45 or WD D17. There's two of them here. This one's diesel. Another D17 diesel with duals. And looks similar to that 185. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's a 200. This one's got a 3-bottom mounted plow on it. Yeah, you can see that 3-point they got on here. Where it's kind of like where the top link would be is on the bottom, and then it uses links up here. Here's a little Allis push lawnmower. 21.
Range of tractor.
Do you like all of our tractors and equipment? If so, you can show me support by hitting that thumbs up or thumbs down if you didn't like it. Leave a comment. Consider subscribing, it's free. YouTube will notify you when I release a new video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.